What is up, guys? Logan here again, and let's talk about some more options trades today. I'm super pumped. Today is definitely the most money I've ever made options trading in one day. You know, I couldn't even decide like contracts I wanted to sell or hold for longer to see like potential gains. So let's just hop right into this. I want to thank you guys all for the Patreon support, subscribing to the YouTube channel, liking the video. Like, all of that just means a ton to me. I've been helping a lot of you guys on Instagram who've been sending me messages, especially, you know, it's just cool to see other people supporting other people, and I really hope you guys learned something today. So let's hop right into it. So we have just had the most absolutely craziest day. I mean, I'm up almost $1,400 in one day. A lot of this coming from late in the afternoon to even after hours trading. It's still up. This last month, I mean, this is just ridiculous. $5,100, I'm up 30%. All time, I'm up $4,100. So extremely happy. 23% return is just blowing my mind. So let's hop into these options trades that I did today. So I'm gonna start with the first one. So this is John Deere. I bought this one yesterday at 3:42 p.m. before the market closed. I bought it for $3. So $300 was the total amount. And you know, this was a trade that I bought super short term. John Deere at this point, they were about 158.80, and I just did not think they had like this really long term uphill. You know, I didn't think they were gonna swing much more. I thought they were a little overextended. So I decided to throw just one space out of the money, you know, a put on them. The market opened this morning and they opened low, so I was able to cash out. And this is me cashing out right here. So if we look down here, I was able to cash out for $400. I did that within the first 8 minutes, and then John Deere stock started to skyrocket. So I got out at the perfect time before this contract lost its value. Being able to buy something 20 minutes before close and selling it within 10 minutes of opening the next day, that's like a 30-minute trade. Was able to do a swing trade on that, so it just made it really nice and really easy for me. So I'm really pumped on this play. This is one, you know, John Deere is a really cool stock. There's not a lot of volume in the options for John Deere, so that's one thing you really have to be careful of. But they're in that ballpark of, we move around a couple dollars a day, a couple points a day. So if you're able to predict which way it's gonna move that day, based on the overall market or any news, they can be a really good potential play for you. So I bought this last week. I'll show you guys the contracts in a second, but look at that return. So I actually sold it at $820, so that return was $410. I screenshotted this right before I sold it, and I'm super pumped on this one. A return of 33%. I averaged my cost to $615 per contract, was able to sell it for $820. So my equity was $1,636 in this trade. So collectively today, I made so far on the stuff that I've cashed out on, $510, which blows my mind, because let's talk about maybe a year ago or even 2 years ago, or maybe when I was in high school a long time ago, like 3 to 4 years ago, I was making probably $12 to $15 an hour working at a restaurant. So I would have to work, you know, a couple days, maybe 4 or 5 days, and work like 6 to 8 hours just to make $500. So to be able to make that just trading stocks and to just watch it, you know, like this is today's return. I probably watched the market for about 2 hours. That's like $255 an hour based on trading time for money, if that's what we're talking about. Completely blows my mind. I really don't have the words for it right now. So I bought this contract yesterday as well. I bought the first one at $640 right when the market opened at 9:39 in the morning. I kind of watched it go up to like 680, come back down to around 590. It might have even gotten down to 570 yesterday, but I was looking really long term. June 19th is when I wanted this contract for, just in case at first it didn't fall very much, because you know, S&P's been very bullish, especially today, but the tech sector really hasn't done the same as the S&P. I feel like the tech sectors, like the FANG stocks, which everyone knows, Facebook, Apple, you know, Google, all those guys. So it's just been really interesting to watch, you know, the tech stocks, because they aren't moving with the S&P, which is just blowing my mind. So it's been a little funky for VOOG, the index fund that I really like and am invested in, because it's heavily like tech stocks. So it's been weird to see a lot of the stocks kind of counter each other. So the other purchase I made was that same day. I bought this at 3:32 p.m. for $590, which this is what brought my average cost down to $615. And this is a lot of money to have locked up in an option. I mean, just over $1,200. I had $1,230 $100 locked into this options trade, which can lose value over time. You guys know I use my stop losses, and I was really swinging for the fences on this one. I really felt like the tech sectors continue to get slammed as the S&P rose. You know, we saw the S&P open huge yesterday. I expected more consolidation today, but we did get another extremely booming day. So it really is just kind of throwing my brain in circles. But I just had a really intuitive trade on this one. Like, something just told me, Logan, you have to buy Facebook right now. It's 3:30. You know, you're helping your buddy move. Just take time, take a break for yourself. Just buy this put, it'll pay off. Like, something was just telling me that. So I just followed my gut instinct there. And as you guys can see right here, I was able to sell those 2 contracts for $820 a piece, or $8.20 a piece. If we're talking options pricing, which is a total of $1,640. I'm watching the FANG stocks. I've had really good luck in the past with Facebook, all these other stocks in the tech sector. So it's just really cool to see. You know, I've been watching Google. I don't really know if I'll play Google this week. I don't really plan on it right now. They're just really expensive because their price is so high, but they do move fast. So I think for now, I'm just gonna stick with, you know, Facebook, or I like the stocks that are around $150 to $250 a share to options trade with. So let's hop into a couple of the calls that I bought today. So this one's up 175% today. I did buy it when it was, you know, closer to its high, so I'm only up 9%. A lot of this growth came overnight. As you can see, when the market opened over here, it was already up 156%. So Spirit did move, but I could have waited. I should have bought more, but I bought 4 contracts with my average cost of $197. This is a play for July 17th, so I'm looking a month and a half into the future right now with this play. Now this is one where I would love to see it reach 100% return. You know, I could double my money on my contract, so I would turn basically $800 into $1,600. I think that's the plan as of right now. I would love to sell at a 50% gain though too. I don't want to be too greedy. I think the airlines are going to continue to boom because they had a booming day yesterday. They had a booming day today. And Friday would be a perfect way to play that out, but I'm playing this so long term. So I have a really long term vision with this play. This is like the longest contract I've ever purchased. Usually I do 2 to 3 weeks out, like you guys saw with the Facebook one. So this is gonna be really interesting to watch. I'm really happy I got this one. I just see a lot of upside for Spirit. I think it would be insane to see even like a 200% return if they boom like this tomorrow or next week, so I'm just really excited. And then this is a call that I purchased today. You know, my average cost is $195 on it. It's appreciated about 50% since then. Something I'm super excited about. I bought this call earlier in the day. My equity is now $580. I spent $390 on it. And this is, you know, after hours now, of course, but it was traded 4,600 times today, so I should not have a problem selling this at any point. You know, if I want to say, hey, I'll take 50%. I'm really looking so far ahead in the future. I think some of the best wealth can be long term. You just gotta think about like Jeff Bezos with Amazon, how long that probably took him. That's not even my goal, and it doesn't even have to be yours, but it's just something to think about, like how long he has been building Amazon to be where it is today. So as of right now, my equity in total is $1,440 on these 6 contracts with a total return of 22% between the both of them. You know, because the one was 50%, the other was 9%. So I'm looking really good right now. I hope Spirit continues to explode because I really don't need them to move very much more for me to even be in the money now, because I like to buy my options 1 to 2 spaces out of the money. So I went to trade options this morning. I essentially went to July 17th. I think June 19th is too soon, even though the volatility is there, of course. So I was able to pick up these 2, which are the next 2 out of the money. I think they'll appreciate even more by the time July 17th comes around, so there's some really good long-term wealth to be made there. But either way, guys, I appreciate all the support as always. I hope all these videos help you. I'm having a blast making them as always. It's getting pretty late out. This golden hour is pretty cool. I'm gonna go check out the sunset for a little bit. You know, think about the plays I'm gonna make tomorrow. Thank you guys for all the support. There's really not much more for me to talk about today, but let me know what you guys do as far as options, whether you guys are making calls or puts. Don't forget to hit me up on Instagram. Check out the Robinhood link below. Check out the Webull link below. All that's gonna help you guys out a ton, so stay trading, and I'll see you guys in the future.